Hey guys, what is up? DTfang here, and we're about to take a road trip in American Truck Simulator. We're going to be headed up to Oregon in the FLD. So let's get going. So what is up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Glad you could join me. We are going to be doing a little road trip up to Oregon tonight. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be carrying. We're in the FLD one. I believe it's FLD 120, if I remember correct on the numbers on that. Not 100% sure, but anyway, we're going to give this a shot, doing something a little bit different tonight. Not going to do the European Truck Simulator tonight. Might as well go with the American Truck Simulator. See if we can't get a few other viewers in here that are more interested in American truck. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go into the job market here. Let's see what we can find. Cargo market. I already have our Swift trailer matching. So this is Las Vegas. Prim, Las Vegas, yes. Okay, so let's see what we have here up to Oregon. Well, there you go right there. Burns, Oregon. That will be a long trip. Looks like we're going... I kind of want to make a couple of stops first, not just straight up to Oregon. Kind of take it in little chunks. Let's see. We need something in Nevada. California, Arizona, California, Arizona. Where's Nevada? Come on. Give me something in Nevada. Well, that's like nothing. Let's see here if we can find something in that area. We might just end up going straight up to Oregon. I was going to try to find something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe we find something up there and then over. I don't think I've ever been to Jackpot, honestly. Yeah, why don't we go with that one? Used packaging. And we're going to be driving the, like I said, the FLD 120. Let's see if I can get an outside shot of it here. There we go. It's still loading the game up. So there she is. Not a bad looking truck. You got to go with the grill teeth. You know, the teeth on the grill. That's something that the older trucks used to do all the time, and you hardly ever see it anymore. So I had to do it. Anyway, let's get her started up. And guys, let me know too if the volume sounds okay for the game, because I've got mine turned down on the headset. But if everything sounds about right and you can hear me okay and the truck sounds all right, now it'll be a little bit, not quite as loud when we're in the cab here. But anyway, got the track IR going okay. Yeah, we are ready to go. So let me get up the GPS here. Oops. Let's go that view. I don't know if I want that one or... Let's try this one. This may be too close. All right. All right, here we go. So I hope everybody's had a good night tonight. I know I have. Went over to my dad's house for his birthday. That was nice, getting together with the family again. Let's see, taking a right turn out of here, and looks like we're driving at night for a little while at least. What is it, 1:04 a.m. So yeah, that'll be... Sun starts coming up about 4 or 5, I think. Let me change out this. There we go, that's the one I need. It's a little bit wider. Anybody coming? Nope, we are clear. Yeah, coming out of Las Vegas tonight. I do like this garage in Las Vegas. I've got the small one. I need to upgrade it, but I restarted my profile, so that's why I don't have much stuff. I redid my profile with all custom trucks or modded trucks, so they're all mods. I've got the Viper 379, 389, which I love. I absolutely love it, but I drive it all the time. I wanted to do something a little bit different, which is the Swift version of the FLD. I like it. Got a nice Jake brake sound there. Let's see, we need to get over, it looks like. Well, it looks like somebody pulled over right in front of me. Luckily, I missed them. So once again, if you guys don't mind, just give me a thumbs up, give me an okay, give me something just so I know that you guys can hear me and that the sound quality is okay, the volume and whatnot. I have to just kind of judge on lights, honestly, because the only sound that I have coming through my headset here is the game. I don't have my voice coming through because there's a slight bit of a delay. And what that does is it ends up, you know, it throws me off when I'm talking because you hear a slight echo that's about a millisecond behind, so it's a little bit weird. So, all right, so here we go. We're pulling into charged. Yep. Oh, we're not. Yeah, we're going straight here. Turn this up just a little bit. There we go. All right, so on freight market jobs, you got to stop at the manhole cover here. Normally that would be a big floating box, but because I've got I've got a mod in here, I've got a Euro Truck Simulator also. It's called Immersive Symbols, and it's pretty cool. It takes away all the the road mark, the floating boxes for the jobs, and it takes away the it replaces the marks on the ground with what do you call it, the cones to deliver and drop off the trailers and stuff. You'll see in a minute, but it's a lot of fun. Let's see here. So, yep, there's our job. Let's go ahead and take it. Yep, we're gonna have to pull around here to the back. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get fuel too before we get going. I didn't realize I was that low. Boy, this truck has got some horsepower. Not sure what size engine I've got in it, to be completely honest. I just kind of grabbed it. I think I was doing a pretty heavy load, so I put an engine in it that would have some horsepower to it. All right, so yeah, there we go. Now, if you see the cones on the ground, that's what I was talking about. Instead of having the floating box, it puts cones on the ground, so it's, I guess, a little more realistic. Not totally realistic, but it adds a little level of realism to it. So, oh boy, I'm way off. See if we can back it on up in here. Normally I do it from inside the cab, but I drive so much with being inside the cab. I like doing the, especially on streams, doing the outside view for the parking of the trailers. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on not only steering, but trying to talk at the same time. Let's see here. Yeah, we should get this just fine. Alrighty. And now if you'll notice, the back cone will turn green when we're in position. And we must not be in position. Yeah, we're not. Oh, there it goes. It just turned green. So let's go ahead and load the cargo. Oh, I didn't have to turn off the engine. Now that's different. Before, I've had to turn off the engine before it would let me load the cargo. So I wonder if that's something that's a fix in the latest version. I'm not really sure. But anyway, all right, so we are loaded up and ready to go. Fuel. I have to stop and get fuel. And we are carrying, what was it again? Used packaging? Yeah, used packages. 34,000 pounds. That's what, about 15 tons or so? So I need to find a fuel stop here. Let me look on my map real quick before we get going too far. I just need to double check where the nearest fuel stop is. There's a lot in Vegas. But then again, where am I headed? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pass right by one right here. So okay, so we don't need to change the route any. Okay, we can get going then. Guys, if you like what you see tonight and you're enjoying the stream, make sure you give me a thumbs up. on the video, that would be awesome, and at least consider subscribing. That helps out, you know, the channel for sure. Helps me out, makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. And also, if you do subscribe, go ahead and click that little notification bell, and you won't miss anything when I'm live streaming. It will give you a little notification there, and also when I upload videos. So anyway, back to the game. I'm gonna run the stop sign. Haha, look at me, I'm a rebel. All right. That's a nice looking little truck. I like the trailers with the I can't remember what they're called, but like they're like arrow scoops or arrow whatever on the sides there to kind of save on gas mileage. There's a couple of mods out there that I used to have that I've got to find again that actually put the trailer tails on the trailers, and those are pretty cool. Starting to forget where my RPMs are. That's the thing about these 18 speeds, the RPMs go up so fast. Really got to keep an eye on it. Oh, look at that, I'm doing the speed limit. That was an accident. Yeah, we're gonna have to get over. Love that Freightliner horn. That's my favorite horn. They did a really good job on the sounds on this mod. This is a mod, obviously, not just the normal game sounds. The game sounds aren't that bad. The horns are terrible, but there's so many mods out for this game. You can find just about anything you want. And so far I don't have the coast to coast map mod back in here yet. I had it a while back before I started streaming, and I played it a good bit, but I figure at some point I'll add it back in. It's just I keep changing versions so much now at SCS software that it's kind of hard to keep up with it. Because every time they change the version, something breaks and the other things don't work. So, alright, here's the gas station, so I need to pull in. Yeah, and do not enter, so I really need to go around, pull in the other way. We'll be nice and actually obey the sign. Let's see if I can get in without making the trailer completely crooked. Probably not. Just don't hit the sign. If I can keep from hitting that sign. Oh, I think I'm going to hit it. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go to the outside view here. That's... Is that hitting? Yeah, I think that's hitting. Man, that's close if it's not. Well, we'll try to get out of there anyway. All right, let's hop back in here and get her going. Oh, gonna have to wait a minute. Nope. That beeping normally is your air brakes needs to charge, but that's not the case right now. So, all right, hopefully I won't damage the trailer when I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm definitely right on it. Oh, come on. What are my wheels spinning? Oh, that's why, because it's all crooked. There we go. Well, that was pretty bad. Sorry about that, guys. I am normally fairly decent with driving, but trying to turn this big rig around in that little bit of gas station was not too easy. It's already almost 3 a.m. it looks like, so we won't have to drive in the dark too terribly long, at least to start with. And nobody's coming. I'm going to go ahead and run the stop sign. Not going to run the red light though. Oh, there we go. Turn green already. Awesome. I like the way the lights color the buildings. That pink building over there looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, I guess I should unlock the differential. Going to a single lane here. The donut shop. I think they changed that in the last update. I don't remember it having all those lights all over it. I remember seeing the big donut, but not all the lights. Oh, there's that hotel. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got the roller coaster on top. You guys see it? Over there to the right where the mirror is right now. The Sky Needle or something like that. I can't remember. Whoop. All right. Where to? Looks like we're headed toward Pinoche. Need to get out of this 30-mile-an-hour speed zone here. Oh, come on, good. Is that one of those glass carrying vans? Those things are so annoying because they drive so slow. There we go. I don't really need them yet. Now, that's one major difference I have noticed between this and European Truck Simulator. So when it gets dark on this game, it gets dark. It seems like it's a lot darker than European Truck Simulator. Now, there's a few places in Euro Truck, like France is fairly dark. Italy is very dark, of course. Oh, there goes a triple. Alright, we're going to pass this guy even though it's a double yellow line. He's going way too slow. Let's see if we can't get it up to 60 and then hold it. There we go. Cruise control is on. 18th gear. Just a cruising on down the road. Now, at night, a lot of times you'll see shooting stars also, so keep your eyes out for that. I think you'll be able to see them on the stream. It's a little bit dark, but like I said, we won't have to deal with the darkness, but maybe another 5 minutes on the stream. It's 3:50. It usually starts getting light about 4:30. So I think we'll be all right. Stretch a little bit here. So welcome to the new guys that just joined. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night. Back to it tomorrow though, Monday. Back to the grind. definitely in Arizona here. We've got some long roads with like nothing on them. So you definitely want to make sure you've got plenty of fuel. There we go. It looks like it's starting to get a little bit lighter. This part right here reminds me of the movie, the box cover in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This stretch of road right here. So guys, also I don't just do trucking videos, I do a few other things as well. I do Farming Simulator. I have not done too much with Gold Rush yet. I've done a couple of them, but not too many. I plan on doing a few more of the Gold Rush series. I want to get started doing some of the survival games as well. Those are a lot of fun. Maybe Stranded Deep, maybe The Long Dark, a couple of those. And then also, at some point fairly soon, I'm going to start doing some Red Dead Redemption 2 streams for multiplayer. I think I'll start with multiplayer, and if see how it goes, see what people think, and then I might go over to the single player and kind of do like a playthrough, see how that goes. So that would definitely be a long series of videos, because it's a pretty in-depth game. It takes a while to get. Now, I haven't gotten all the way through it either, but I've played it for several hours. The game itself is beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Sound quality is really good on it. So what do you guys think? You think that might be something you'd be interested in watching, or maybe stick with the trucking, or because I don't want to get, stuck in one type of game, because people get bored of it after a while. I want to kind of keep things fresh and changing out and things. And you guys can recommend games too that you would like to see, and I'll see if I can either have them or if I can get them. Oh, here we go. We got a little bit of sunrise coming up, looks like. Man, this is a good sounding truck. It's so odd driving from the outside of the truck. I'm always worried that I'm going to either run into somebody or run right off the road. It's just the angle is so weird. Alright, so yeah, we're only 347 miles away. That's probably about 15 minutes game time, roughly, maybe 15 to 20. Oh, down to 40, down to 30 actually. Yeah, we'll drop it down to 35. A Penny's. That's a Wendy's. Cameron, that's Chevron. I never noticed those before. I definitely never noticed the Wendy's before. Now, there's a mod out there that used to change all the company names, but I think last time I tried it, it crashed the game. So I may just need a more up-to-date version of the mod. All right, back up to 70. We'll go 60. I don't want to get going too extremely fast. Yeah, you guys be sure to go back and check out some of the other streams that are on the page, on the on the YouTube page there. Had a couple of good streams past few nights. Really enjoyed it. You can kind of see what the channel is all about. This is going to be bright sunshine here in a minute, hitting us right in the eyes. stone trees out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm surprised there's no cactuses, because I know they have them in Arizona. Or is that what that is? Oh, that's a cactus right there. I do like the fact that there's somewhere, I can't remember exactly where it is on the road, but it's the Bates Motel and the mansion that's up behind it. I can't remember where it is, but it is in here. And I'm wondering how many people have actually seen that. Well, probably by now, just about everybody who plays this game, but they may not realize what exactly it is. It's definitely a reference to Psycho, the movie. Nice little sunrise there. I gotta get back in the truck. Sorry guys, I'm trying to show you some outside of the truck, but it's hard to drive 70 miles an hour or 60. It's just a weird angle to try to drive at. There's Pioche. So it looks like we're coming into town here. Slow it down. Oh, you got somebody speeding there, it looks like. Oh. Oh, I remember this little town. Kind of neat. Little cut through here. Got a diner up here on the left. Yeah, they did a good job on the diner. That's a classic diner. Just a good old classic 50s diner, yep. I think there's an update or a beta update for this one. It's probably going to do the same thing that the European Truck Simulator update has done, but they have not released it yet. So, I mean, the actual version, the beta, I think the beta's out. But normally it updates my games automatically. I may have turned that off though, which I kind of hope I did. There goes a Walgreens truck. Whoops. And I'm not paying attention, and I ran right into the wall. There we go. Yeah, we're leaving Lioche now, or Pioche. That little bitty town, that was it. Just a itty bitty town in the middle of nowhere. Now what's cool too, I can't remember what highway it is, but one of the exits to Las Vegas, when you're leaving Las Vegas, you go over the Hoover Dam, which is pretty cool. Get on back up to speed here. Hey there, everybody. So welcome to everybody that just got in the chat there. Glad you could join us. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, what was that? That looked like a big truck full of hay. I don't think I've seen that before. There's the Greyhound bus. Hey there, El Peje. Is it El Peje or Peje? Because I know the J is silent in Spanish. How's it going tonight, buddy? Doing a little bit of truck up. If you guys saw that little black mark around the bottom, I think that has something to do with one of the trailer mods that I have. No, unfortunately, El Peje, I do not speak Spanish. No habla español. That's about all I speak. So, sorry about that. I should have put English only in the description of the game. I apologize about that. But you can still join in and watch, enjoy the stream. And guys, if you would, if you're enjoying what you see tonight, if you would at least consider subscribing, that would be great. Also, if you are liking what you see, give me a thumbs up on the video, and just anything that would help out the stream. I'm really trying to grow the channel, and I would love to make my goal of 50 subscribers before the end of the year. That would be awesome. So anyway, you don't have to, but at least consider it. And also, make sure if you do subscribe, hit that notification button so you'll be notified whenever I go live. So, or when I update a video. Whoa. Boy, that car came out of nowhere. These roads are a little twisty. The game looks so much better. I finally, after 8 years, upgraded to a newer computer. And I mean, my old one would play at the game okay, but it was nowhere near as smooth as it is now, and I couldn't have the graphics settings up this high. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about this new PC, and that's why I started streaming too again. Was because I can enjoy the game now. Because before it would just chop, 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 and that would get so annoying after a while. Oh, got a school bus. Don't see too many of those. I don't know what that says there. Oh, it just says school bus. It doesn't say what county or anything. Nice little Camaro there. All right. Yep, driving the old FLD, I believe it's FLD 120. Going a little faster than I wanted there. I just like the sound of the truck, just a really good sounding truck. We got a train up ahead. I'll have to get the mod that makes the trains longer too, to make them more realistic. That train's probably only got about 5 cars on it. Yeah, that was like a short one. That didn't have anything on it. So hopefully we can get it. 3 hours left, and we're going to the... Where are we going? I can't remember what city we're going to. Oh, Jackpot. That's right. Jackpot is up at the very top of Nevada. And once we get there, we'll try to find a job into Oregon. I didn't want to go straight to Oregon, just because I like to kind of break it up and, have to pick up and drop off a couple of jobs instead of just doing nothing but a straight trip to Oregon. It gets kind of boring that way, in my opinion anyway. guys feel free to join in the chat for sure. Helps me stay entertained as well, talking back and forth to you guys. You guys are what makes the streams happen anyway. I got a hotel over there, or a motel. I wish we could pass by the Bates Motel. I'll write down where that is next time. Maybe take a good screenshot of it. We'll do a stream with that, or at least we could do like a. If I planned it out well enough, we could do like a sightseeing stream. Shows all the different cool stuff in American Truck Simulator, like Roswell with the aliens and spaceship, and the Bates Motel, Hoover Dam, some of Las Vegas. So there's quite a few things that I've noticed after driving so many miles. Pause the thing here. Sorry, I gotta stretch a little bit. Oh. Been sitting down too long. Butt's getting sore. Now, for those of you guys who are not familiar with American Truck Simulator, this is not the core game by itself. I mean, the roads and the maps are, and the scenery, but the truck itself is not. It's a mod that you download. Same thing with the paint jobs for the trucks. Like this is the Swift trucking company one, and this is not in the actual game, and it's pretty much just for licensing reasons. So there's just a ton of people out there that are creating mods for this game, and European Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator and all that. So it's pretty cool being able to get, you know, almost anything to make the game your own, just to do whatever you want to with it. And they got some really good stuff too. It amazes me how smart a lot of these people are. We got 2 hours and 27 minutes. That translates to about 5 or 6 minutes, I think. Bear with me here. I need a sip of Dr. Pepper. You can't go wrong with trucking in Dr. Pepper. Good stuff. Oh, good. We got a driver or two bringing in a little bit of money. Yeah, they're fairly new drivers in the company down there that you hire. Mine are fairly new, so they're really not bringing in much money. Oh boy, I hope I don't hit this. All right. Last time I crossed the railroad track where the train wasn't coming, I wasn't ready for it, and it slammed. It was in the Baltic Sea DLC for a European truck, and I was up in the Baltic Sea area, and they have slightly different crossbars there. So I mean, they came down like almost instantly, and I slammed right into them. I had no time to react. That and the toll booths, the crossbars that come down to prevent you from going through a toll booth. Normally you'll pull up about 30 miles an hour, and they will, on the auto pass lanes, they'll rise, and then you can go through without completely stopping. These take a lot longer to go up. So I've got to try to remember that when I'm driving over there too. And hopefully, I think I've got trucks book fixed now. I saw a fix for it to where it will start logging miles again. and hopefully I've got that fixed now, so I'll be getting the mileage in and on the logbook. Has something to do with the new Steam Cloud option. I haven't tested it in European truck yet, but I do know that I did get credit for the last job I did in American truck. So really wish they would come out with a Pro Mods for American Truck Simulator. That would be so awesome, because it's a game changer. It just totally changes the way the game looks, feels, and everything. So we got a couple more people coming in there. Welcome. Glad you could make the stream tonight. Not exactly sure how long I'm going to be on. It's 10:16. I'm usually on until about midnight. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that entire time, but we'll see. We'll see how you guys like it, and if you're enjoying it, and we get a good couple of jobs here, maybe some chat going back and forth, we'll stick with it. I enjoy it. I like it. I love this game just because it's nice and relaxing to drive. And, you know, hey there, Kev, the PC gamer. How you doing, buddy? Doing all right tonight? Whoa, I'm going way too fast. I didn't realize it dropped down to 30. Let's see, I don't think I need to... Yeah, I've got the fatigue turned off. Doing good, buddy, doing good. Having a great night tonight. Went visited some of the family earlier today. My dad's birthday's tomorrow, so we got together and, you know, did the whole birthday dinner thing. It was a lot of fun. And then got back here and got set up to stream a little while. So, welcome to the channel. Also, Kev, there, if you don't mind, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the video. That would help me out a lot. And at least consider subscribing if you're, you know, having a good time enjoying yourself. So, that would be awesome as well. Yeah, I try to stream about, not every night, but I'm trying to do it at least a couple hours, you know, maybe every other night. But so far, I think I've streamed the past 3 or 4 nights in a row. Awesome, man. I appreciate it there, Kev. That's great. I can't remember exactly how many nights I've streamed, but I'm addicted to it. To be completely honest, it's awesome. You get in and you get a good few people, you know, in chat and talking back and forth to them. Time flies by. It just really does. So, Kev, what type of games do you play? Do you like driving games? Do you like survival games? Do you like shoot, like, you know, Call of Duty type games? What's your interest? Oh, there's a triple. Man, those are big trucks. ATS driving adventure. Yeah. Have you played Forza Horizon 4 yet? I'm going to be doing a stream on that. I might do that tomorrow night, actually, if I have time to. That's a pretty cool game. It's not all racing. I mean, honestly, I didn't know anything about the Forza Horizon series until I got my Windows 10 PC. To where I could play it because I never had an Xbox. I still don't have an Xbox. I've got a PS4 and a PC. But you can play Xbox games on a Windows 10 PC. So I got Forza Horizon 4 and it's pretty cool. I gotta admit, driving around, you can just drive around and explore, join different events, mod your car. There's like 450 different cars that you can get. So that one's going to that's going to take a while. It's fun to explore. It really, I mean, it's a good game. I like Race Room too. Race Room Experience. That is a really cool racing game. If you like racing games. Let's see. Oh, we're already here. Jackpot. Jackpot. That's funny. We left Las Vegas, had to come all the way up to the top of Nevada to get the jackpot. Yeah, I highly recommend that Forza, especially if you've got a computer that'll run it the way it should be run. Like when I'm streaming, I only stream off of the one screen, but when I'm, like playing, just, playing games just for entertainment, I've got 3 screens set up because I've got 3 monitors for work. So I've got 3 of the exact same size monitors, and I've got it, triple screen, so it's really, really immersive. Same thing with this game too, and Euro Truck Simulator. It's pretty awesome. Triple screen. Actually, I play both. I play single player for the mods, and just to kind of try out different mods, different trucks. But I also play multiplayer as well. And now I don't play multiplayer a whole lot on American Truck Simulator, but I do play it a decent amount on European Truck Simulator. Just because there's so many more trucks to choose from, so much more area to drive in, and whatnot. Alright, so let's drop this bad boy off here. So I gotta remember that these trucks are a lot longer than European Truck Simulator. I have a bad habit of... Actually, that might not be too bad. Oh, well, we get enough people. I've already had one other person say that they would like to do a couple of, small jobs or whatever, multiplayer. I'd like to get it up to just a few more people. Maybe have like 4 or 5 people. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to hit it, am I? I think I'm on the wrong... No, I'm on the wrong one. Let me pull out a little further here. But yeah, I mean, I would be up for that one night. Do like a stream, and also if you check the description. Now, I haven't had anybody join yet, but I did go ahead and set up a Discord for the DTfang gaming site. So that would be something that we could do. We could go in through Discord and let's see. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you guys sick there with the camera moving around, but this is the easy way to back up like you're really looking out the window. I say easy, it's actually not that easy. Kind of gets to your head after a while the way it... There we go. Sometimes it's easier through the mirrors. Oh, okay, we're not too far off. I think I'm going to have to straighten it out one more time, though. Yeah, I just hit again. So let me pull it out, straighten it on up. So do you have a wheel, Kev, or do you play with a joystick or a controller? There we go, that time I nailed. That should be in there just perfect. Keyboard and mouse, yeah, that's actually, I started that way. But then I had to invest in a wheel. It just makes the world of difference. Am I not still not in there right? Or am I just not back far enough? That's dead on. I must have went too far back. Yeah, that was it. I was too far back. Okay, let's see. Stop the engine and unload to... Okay, enter. That should unload it. All right, there we go. Made it up to jackpot. Yeah, I don't even know how many miles I've put in with a keyboard and mouse. A lot. That's for sure. But then I got and I went kind of the cheaper route. I went, with the Logitech G29, which is a great wheel. Don't get me wrong. It's a great wheel, and I got the shifter now. I don't use the shifter for the full 18 gears or anything. I just kind of have it set up my own way. But I didn't want to use I've got it set up sequential, kind of like, the race car sequentials, where you pull it back and it goes up a gear, push it forward, it goes down a gear. I've got it similar to that. It's kind of hard to explain the way I've got it set up, but anyway, works for me. So, all right, so let's see here. We need to get on up into Oregon. Well, let's see, job market. I guess we'll do... Do I want to do cargo, or do I want to do... Let's see if they have any external contracts with something cool up into Oregon. California, Arizona. There's Bend, Oregon. There's Bend, Oregon. Hey, that's a tractor. Let's do the tractor. I haven't done the tractor in quite a while. So it'll dismiss my trailer, which is fine. It'll just go back to my garage in Las Vegas, or it should. All right. There we go. A little bit of lag for some reason. Okay. Crank her back up. Actually, I need to probably stop at the shop before I pick up this job. My tires are starting to wear pretty good. I don't like seeing red anywhere on the truck. Let's see where the shop is. I do not know where the shop is. Let's see. It's been quite a while since I've been up to jackpot. Actually, I don't think I've ever been up to jackpot. That's why all these roads are the color they are. All right, so there's the job. I guess I'll have to pick up the job and then go. Yeah, because there's nothing up here. So we'll have to stop down here in Elko, I guess. Yeah, I'll go ahead and mark it. So we'll pick up the job, head to Elko, and then start heading up into Oregon. I think is what we're going to have to do. And before we get going again, a little sip of Dr. Pepper. Alright, so we'll pick up the job first, and then head that way. Oops. That looks like a John Deere tractor. Yep. If that's not a John Deere, it's a cheap ripoff. And it looks like that's it right ahead of us. Yeah, that is it. Nestled back in there behind one of these ownable trailers, ownable doubles, and that is hay. Okay. I have not delivered a load of hay yet. One of these days, and we'll actually build a truck instead of me just taking the ones that I already have. I totally missed that, didn't I? Yep. think on this one I've got the modded reverse lights that are a lot brighter. There we go. Make sure we get our cables hooked up. Yep, we are good. Now this one, I guess technically I could use my beacons. Yeah, let's use the beacons. Why not? So, Kevin, are you in the U.S. or are you over in the U.K. or? Just curious. I get a lot of people that watch my streams from the U.K., Scotland, and so on. That's a little bitty short trailer. I'm not sure if Kevin's still with us. Not Kevin, sorry, Kev. So we should be starting to see trees fairly soon. You'll notice that the landscape definitely changes when you start heading up into Oregon. It's kind of cool the way they do it too. It's very gradual, and you don't notice it like immediately, or at least I didn't the first time I saw it. I just thought all of a sudden, whoa, hey, look at there. There's a lot more trees all of a sudden. So there's what we're carrying. Big old John Deere tractor. Man, that thing is big. That's more than half of the size of the truck. So Kev, you still there, or did I lose you? Nope. He's gone. Let's see if we can see where it's going to gradually change over. Haven't really noticed anything yet. Now come on, Toby T, the driver. Oh, well, he leveled up. That means he'll make more money next time. Good. Pause it for just a second here. I need to check something. Let's see. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. yeah, it's times like this I'm glad that I turned off the fatigue simulation. Oh, there's a nice older car. Now, I'm not sure, I think, if I remember right, I've got the, yeah, look at that car, that's pretty cool. It's a Cadillac. I've got the, one of the traffic mods. Can't remember which one it is exactly, but I do have one of the traffic mods. And every now and then you will see the DeLorean from Back to the Future. It's pretty cool. Yep, there's that black mark around the bottom of that truck. It has to have something to do with the trailer mod that I've got, and I don't know which one it is. I guess I could take them all out, but the problem is it takes away all your cool paint schemes and everything when you do that too. So, and it's not on every trailer either. It's just on, it's certain ones, so I'm not really sure what's causing that. But it's not too annoying. So, anyway. So it looks like we got a couple of new people. Welcome to the channel there, guys. Glad you could join me tonight. Headed up to, where are we headed? We are on our way to Bend, Oregon, to Bushnell Farms with a tractor. Oh, way station. And we do have to stop for it. Sometimes they'll let you by, but not this time. Going a little bit fast, but I mean, come on, really. It's only 21 miles an hour. And there we are. Let's get inspected. And we are green and good to go. Let's see if we... Whoa! That truck's not going to let us out. Well, he is now because I about hit him. That's something I need to get in this profile too. I need to get the new Volvo. I forgot about it. Now I've got a modded version, which is actually, honestly, it's a little bit better. But the one that comes in the game obviously runs a little bit smoother because it's made by the people who make the game. So it doesn't detract anything from the, you know, the graphics, or if it's choppy or whatever. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's a neat little truck. I do like the Volvo, but unfortunately I like the modded version better, which we'll explore some of the different trucks on the different streams coming up. I think really we'll probably do might do the FLB next, which is a cab over, and that's one of my favorite trucks. It's an older truck, but it's a cab over truck, and it's very, very cool to drive. It's a lot of fun. So scenery hasn't changed too much. We'll start noticing it before too long. Once we really start getting into Oregon, you'll see a lot more green than you do here in the desert. So guys, if you do like what you're seeing, if you're enjoying the stream, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the video. That would be great. And at least consider subscribing. That would help out the channel a lot. I would really, really love to get to 50 subscribers before the end of the year. That would just be awesome. But anyway, at least consider it. And if you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification button to be alerted, you know, next time that I'm live, and also when I upload a video. So that way you won't miss a thing. Sorry about the screen moving there whenever I move my head too fast, it does that. I have a dead spot set in the software, so you know I can move a little bit and it doesn't really do anything, but I guess if I move around too much it kind of jerks the screen. That's why you'll see me like reach over to my right and hit that button, and then I can move my head and it freezes it so it doesn't do anything. Good old Track IR. Gotta love it. I don't know why I'm going 56 instead of like 60. I guess I'm so used to a European Truck Simulator only being able to go 56. For regular real miles. I mean, if you wanted to do, if you wanted to log your miles with Trucksbook and race miles, then you can turn off the speed limiter and go whatever speed you want to. Oh, looks like we're hitting a little bit of rain. Yep, here comes some rain. Oh, and the rain update in the next release is going to be incredible. It's already incredible. Oh, hey, thanks there, ISIS Killer. I appreciate that. That's awesome, man. Cheers. But the rain, though, yeah, what I was saying is the rain, now on this screen, I mean, it's still cool, I like it, but they have really made some modifications to the rain, the way the rain hits the window, and it actually will run down the window now. So it is really cool. That'll be in the next update of the game, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. Every subscription is awesome. Let's see here. Let me pause this again so I don't make you guys sick with the Track R while I move around and stretch and turn a little bit. I need to get me one of those beaded seat covers like they have in taxi cabs. That would be funny. I've got a decent cushion on this seat, but yeah, I've just had this chair for so long, this office chair. I need to go ahead and probably try to get me a new one at some point. I'll get there. But so is the sound quality all right, everybody? Can you hear the truck okay? And I'm hoping you can hear me okay. It's hard to tell sometimes. All I have is the you know, the lights on the mixer to tell exactly how loud it is. Oh, slow down. There we go. Oh, it's starting to rain again now. But at least it's raining in the daytime. Boy, I tell you what, I'll drive at night sometimes and it'll be pouring down rain and it'll be pitch dark. And if I'm even remotely tired from, you know, like just remotely tired at all, I get so sleepy driving when it's raining in this game. It gives you that feeling. Okay, good, cool, ISIS. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been real impressed with the quality of this mic on this headset. Because I watch the streams back, you know, and just see how they sound and how smooth everything goes and how the game looks while it's being broadcast and whatnot. And I mean, honestly, I mean, I'll eventually, you know, once we start getting several subscribers, I'll eventually get a better mic. I may even set a goal for that for the tip jar. But as of right now, to start with, I don't want to, you know, ask for tips or anything. I want to get subscribers. I'm not really concerned about the money. That's not really why I'm doing this. Now, don't get me wrong. If we get enough subscribers, it would be nice to, you know, have a little bit of, you know, a tip here or there, just to help the stream out, help make the stream better. But, you know, that's not why I'm doing it. I just enjoy playing games, and I pretty much talk for a living all day long anyway. So this is just a fun way to do it. And there's just so many people out there doing it, I figured, why not give it a shot? Okay, looks like we're in, what is that, Winnemucca? Yep. Oh, I almost forgot we're carrying a tractor. Yeah, I love this truck. I mean, it's not my absolute favorite, but I do. It's nice to change. Excuse me, from the all the European trucks are all the short ones except for the T series of the Scania, but all of them are cab overs. So, which is fine. I mean, they're fun to drive, but it's nice to drive one that actually has the engine out in front of you instead of under you. Bear with me 2 seconds here, guys. I need to change one little tiny thing. Won't take me but a second. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I've got to figure out, I've got my notifications up, and what it'll do is it'll notify me as soon as, anybody subscribes or I get an email or anything. But what happens is it'll go and then it'll stay on the screen. And it like covers up my GPS there. So I have to, every now and then I have to pause the game and get rid of that. I'll figure it out. Oh, I about hit that car. I'll figure it out. It's just I'm still getting used to Windows 10 as well. Yep, still raining. I thought we'd be seeing some greenery by now. Guess not. Oh, you know what? I forgot to stop at the shop. I completely forgot. Oh well. I mean, the truck's not that badly damaged. I think it's just the tires are a little bit worn, and there might be a little bit of engine wear that needs to be fixed. But I mean, I couldn't be more than a couple $1,000s worth of repair, which actually sounds like a huge amount, but it's not in the grand scheme of the game. Go ahead and bring it on back up to 60. Get a sip of Dr. Pepper here. Gotta love Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I can't get into the whole Monster energy drinks. If I start doing those, I'll never sleep. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong. That coffee one that they have out now, Mocha or whatever it is, it's good. I did have one of those, but like as soon as I finished it, I was bouncing off the walls. So, oh, there's a cone man over there. Traffic cone guy. That's pretty funny. There's a triple trailer. Oh, it's really starting to rain now. Yeah, that's good to hear there, Isis. I agree. I've been drinking Dr. Pepper for 20 years. It's my absolute favorite. It is definitely my favorite. Had to give up everything else. I used to smoke, I gave that up. Used to drink a little bit, gave that up. Only thing I have left is Dr. Pepper, so I'm sticking with it. Everybody's got to have at least one not so good habit. Otherwise, where's the fun in that? Oops, slow it down. Oh, with a few hot dogs. Yeah, I do like some hot dogs, especially especially if you grill them on the grill. And then I don't know, I like them different ways. I do like a good chili dog too. Yeah, the grill is the best. Well, actually, the grill is the best for a lot of things. Chicken's best on the grill, in my opinion. Steak, of course. I wish I knew a little bit more about smoking, and I would, do more stuff that way. But the grill that I've got doesn't really lend itself to smoking very well. But charcoal grill is what I have. I don't have a gas grill. I just never, I mean, food is still good on it, but something about that charcoal taste, I love. I've always loved it. New York hot dogs with onions. Not a huge fan of onions, unfortunately, but yeah, I've had a couple of street dogs before. They're really good. Now, don't get me wrong, you can cook with onions all you want. I have no problem with that. And every now and then I'll get a mushroom and onions sauteed together. Those will be, oops, here I am talking again, not paying attention. Those are good, and I'll eat them that way. But for the most part, I'm not a huge onion fan. They have to be cooked very, yeah, cherry oak wood, yep, absolutely. Cherry's good. I like, of course, mesquite, and then applewood is good too. Excuse me while I stretch a little here. Yeah, I should have walked around a little bit more before I started the stream. So how's the camera looking? This is actually a new camera. I just got it today. High definition, supposed to be. I know you can see little dots on my face a lot more than you used to be able to. I have to figure out if I can get those blemishes to go out. Actually, most of it is facial hair, but and I need to get some lights in the room just a little bit more. I think one good lamp would do it. I mean, because the lighting is okay, I think, on the stream. So, Isis, what kind of games do you play? Do you play driving games? Do you play like Call of Duty type games? Do you play like survival games? I like the survival games. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, so what size? Oh, hey there, Act 3. I do apologize. I do not speak Spanish. But looks like you're in from the Dominican Republic. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love that. That's the other thing I love about YouTube is you get people from all over the world that come in and say hi. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto Online. Yep. Actually, it's funny you say that. I'm actually going to start doing a stream. I don't know if you've seen much Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm going to start doing the Red Dead Redemption 2 online. I might do that in a few streams as well. That game is awesome. Now, don't get me wrong, Grand Theft Auto is awesome too, but Red Dead Redemption is really cool. I wasn't sure when I first got it, because I had played a little bit of the second one. The first one, sorry, not the second one. Oh, we got to stop here at another way station. I didn't see one. Oh, this is that weird one that's over here to the side. But anyway, the Red Dead Redemption 2 is really, really cool, and they're just about, I think they've already released the beta version of it. I'm thinking that, actually, they may have already released the regular multiplayer out now. Yeah, the storylines in the games. I'm all about, well, not this game specifically, but I do love a really good storyline in the game. That's what makes the game worth it to me. That's why I always like believe it or not, the Zelda games. I do love the Zelda games because they have a fairly good story. I like the puzzles in them. I like the Final Fantasy games. I've always loved those. But that's old school stuff right there. That's, you know, used to play those. And then I mean, I'm still not into the first person shooters that much. I do enjoy Call of Duty every now and then. I think my favorite one is still Call of Duty World War II. But before that came out, I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 2, like the old one. That was a really good one. So hi to all you new guys that are joining here in the chat or in the channel. Welcome to the channel. Glad you could join tonight. Oh, Farm Simulator 19, awesome. Yep. I did a stream on that last night, actually, for about an hour. You're more than welcome to join in on that. I would like. Are you ISIS? Are you in the States, or are you? Like in the UK? Oh boy, tell me this road doesn't look like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This looks exactly like that movie cover. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, this is awesome. But anyway, what I was saying is I would love to get a couple of people and get a multiplayer game going with Farm Sim 19. That would be a lot of fun. Seen a couple of streams where they have multiplayers going. I mean, it's one of those games. It's more of an acquired taste, honestly. It doesn't, unless you have a couple of people, you know, doing it. Oh, okay. New York. Yes, sir. Well, yeah, you're in my time zone then, so that would be cool. I'm actually in the southern United States, but I am on the East Coast, so I usually don't tell people what state or anything I'm in, just for protection reasons, you know. I heard a lot of people that stream ended up giving out a little bit too much information, and people, you know, stalk them and stuff, so I don't want anything like that to happen. But anyway, yeah. Same time zone, that'd be awesome. Get a game going to that. Oh, a PC? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, you can build your own if you're, well, actually, if you're not familiar with building a PC, I wouldn't suggest trying it for your first gaming PC. I would recommend getting one like from, I don't know, like Dell or, I mean, Dell is the first thing that pops into my mind. You know, one of those that's already pre-built. Now, the computer that I just got is Alienware, and finally, after a lot, like 8 years of me just trying to piece together my own computer for years, not piece together, I already had it together, but trying to upgrade it slowly, I just decided to bite the bullet because it was coming time to buy the new motherboard and chip anyway. So usually when it gets down to that and you're going to have a new CPU, you might as well just go ahead and buy a whole brand new case and computer. So anyway, I did that, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. But price-wise, you're probably looking at a decent gaming PC. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's going to be over $1,000 for a decent one. Now, that's probably going to come with a monitor, but and I'm talking, you know, one that's not going to stutter on you and all that. Now, you can squeeze some games out with a slightly cheaper PC, and they're completely playable and everything, but I mean, I'm of the frame of mind that if you're going to go ahead and get a gaming PC, save up the money and get something at least decent. I mean, get what you can afford. Oh, $4,000? No, that's way too high. No, $4,000. You can get a good gaming PC for in between $1,000 and $2,000. Well, If you want a good one, probably about $2,000. Between $2,000 and $2,500. And you'll be able to play anything that's out there with, no lag or anything. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into Oregon, because there's I've passed by this before. The houses over there where they're building the houses in the subdivision there. That's always kind of cool. Yeah, but don't spend $4,000 on a computer, especially if you're just using it for gaming. It's overkill for what you would need for just a gaming PC. I mean, now that's just my opinion, but I've been around computers since like early 80s. So, yeah, I've seen them come and go. I've seen brands come and go. Gateway, the one that had the cow logo on it. Just a bunch of different, brands and everything. And HP used to make computers. I don't think they really make computers anymore. They think they finally stuck with doing just printers. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But I think the key is buy what you feel comfortable affording. Because once you buy it, unfortunately, it's one of those things that you can't take it back. Once you really, I mean, I guess in certain situations you could, but it's not like a PlayStation. You buy it and then you can take it back and sell it. You could sell the computer, but not many people are going to buy a used computer unless you already kind of know them. Let's go ahead and get in here. I need to refuel, I think. Oh, and here's the shop too. Let's do both. Let's refuel, and I'll go and get. Oh, where's the manhole cover? Did I miss it? Or is this one of those that's buried? Oh, this might be buried. There's one thing about this mod that's a little bit off. Is that sometimes you'll pull up in a gas. There it is. See, you couldn't even see the icon, unfortunately, but it's kind of stuck under the under the concrete there. Normally it'll be a manhole cover, but in this case it wasn't. So go ahead and refuel. I'll stop by the repair shop and get that fixed. All right. Let's see, am I gonna hit? I think I'll be all right. Oh, I didn't realize that was dirt. Well, we'll just come around the back side of the shop here. This should go all the way through, I think. I hope it does anyway. Yeah, there we go. Ice cream truck. That's funny. That's the garage, or is this garage? It's showing that this is the garage. Oh, there we go. Napa or Papa. That's funny. The Papa repair shop. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, so service. How do you download mods? Well, what you do here, let me show you in just a second here. Let me repair the truck. Oh, that's not bad. They're wanting 2,000. What you do, there's a couple of ways you could do it. You can go to an actual mod site, and then you have to download them and place them in the mod folder. But I don't always trust those mods, just because they can be a little fishy sometimes. But if you go into the main menu here and you go to your profile, and progress be saved automatically. Okay. What you do is you go to your mod manager, like you pick whichever one you're working with. you go to your mod manager, and then here's where all the current mods are listed. And then what you can do is, if you want more mods, you go up here to the Steam Workshop, click on it. It'll take you to their webpage, and you'll see a listing of all the mods for this game, most subscribed, most recent. You can see there's like 4,000 mods, and these are should work okay with the game. Now, don't go crazy and try to load 15 different mods at one time. You want to do them kind of one at a time and figure out if it's going to freeze your game or not. Some of them don't work with each other, but most of them will work by themselves just fine. Now, I've been doing this for so many mods that I've got a ton. Every one of the ones that are over here on the right are the ones that I've got installed right now. Most of these are just paint jobs. Honestly, there's a few engine sounds, and there's a couple that are like here's this Volvo V&L 670 by Aerodeath. That's an actual truck, and these GTMs, those are trucks as well. But most everything else is either like a sound mod or something. And then what you do is you highlight them in the middle here. Like if I wanted to do, well, I'm not actually going to do it, but if you wanted to do this one, see, it doesn't have a green dot next to it. So what you would do is you'd highlight it here, and then you hit your button over here, and it'll move it over here to the top. And then that will be active currently. Now, I'm going to take this one back off because I don't know if it's going to work with what we're doing right now or not. But and then you hit confirm changes, and then it will load up and hopefully not crash the game. If you do have a crash after you load a new mod, you need to go back and take that mod back out, because that's more than likely what caused the crash. And that's not incompatibility with the game, that's more than likely incompatibility with other mods. So you kind of have to play around with it. You'll get used to it once you do a few. Usually if they've got like a 5-star rating, you should be okay, like a 4 or a 5-star rating. Most of those have been tested, and there's a lot of people that have them. So anyway, let's get back to it here. Back in the FLD. Actually, I wonder if I might add that light bar on the top of this. Let's see here. You know what? I'm not going to. I don't think it looks very authentic. I was thinking about it, but well, it looks like I was chopping there a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. I must have a little bit of tiny bit of lag going on. So it looks like we got a few more people in. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We are in Oregon, headed to Bend. I think Bend. Is that where we're headed? Yeah, we're headed to Bend, Oregon. We're in Oregon right now. We got about 2 hours, 56 minutes left on the trip, which that's honestly, that's only about 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes worth of game time. But yeah, we are transporting a tractor. You can't really see it that well, but there's the tractor that we're transporting. And we are going to get back on the road here. And guys, hey, for all you people who've just joined, if you do like what you see tonight, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the video. That would help out a lot. And also at least consider subscribing. That would also be awesome. I'm trying to get I would like to have 50 subscribers by the end of the year. And at the rate that we're going so far, that looks like that may actually be a possibility. So hopefully you guys enjoy it enough to subscribe. That'd be awesome. And feel free to join into the chat as well. That's what makes the streams, is the chat. All right, where is the exit here? Am I totally missing it? Okay, here we go. That's not quite right. Whoops. They're going to hit me. Oh, they didn't hit me. Whew. I thought for sure they'd slam into me, but they didn't. Alright, so what do we got? A 45 mile an hour speed limit. It's 11:22 p.m., so it looks like we're going to be driving in the dark for a little bit here. Oh, that's showing offline. Why is that showing offline? Are you guys still there? Can you guys still see me? It looks like it's chopping real bad for some reason. Yeah, thanks there, Isis. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, let me know. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a pest about it, but let me know if you can still see me and hear me okay. Because I was watching the live streaming channel thing, and it looks like it dropped. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it dropped for a second there. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe I broke the internet. Alright, come on, internet. Get back up to green. Don't want to be putting on a bad stream here. Yeah, I'm thinking about switching my internet provider. I'm really thinking about it now that I'm streaming more. It's just DSL is not as stable as I would like it to be, and the speed is not there. There it goes. Now it's showing green again. Okay, we're good. Phew. Yeah, I hate that. You get a good stream going, and then all of a sudden the internet breaks. But we are good now. Yeah, 2 hours, 19 minutes. That's not too far away. So, Isis, what's your favorite thing to do on Farm Simulator? I like, believe it or not, it sounds stupid, but I like doing cutting the grass and making silage. That's one of my favorite tasks to do. I like baling hay also. That and driving around the forklift, that's kind of fun. We're still evidently a ways away from the trees. Normally, I remember them being... I've been up here a couple of times, and I remember there being a lot more trees than this. Maybe I just didn't come up this road. Or maybe I didn't, I just don't remember. Let's turn on the brights here so we can see a little better. Yeah, there's a bus. I don't like the buses. There's just too many of them. Oh, logging. Okay. Oh, you know what? I haven't even done the horses yet. That'll be coming pretty soon. What I did though is when I started the one, what is it, like the medium difficulty, the one that has like no equipment, but you start out with a good bit of money. But I refused to make to take out a loan, just because I always remember playing it before, and you get so close to a goal to buy something, and then the day would flip over, like to the next day, and you would lose the money, and you still weren't quite there. So I've kind of tried to just kind of grind through and, you know, earn the money without taking a loan out. So right now I don't owe the bank. Well, actually I do owe the bank a little bit, but that's just what came with it. So yeah, I could probably make the game progress a lot faster if I did that, but Right now, I'm playing that map, the mod map on the Farm Simulator 19. That Estancia La Pacha. That's a good map. That was one of my favorite ones from Farm Sim 17. And it's funny how that game just keeps coming back up, Farm Simulator, because that's actually what got me back into PC gaming in the first place. If you do like streams like that, check out Mark Armstrong Gaming. That's actually I started watching his stream, and big shout out to Mark. He's a really cool guy. And I started watching his streams, and him and his dad play games together and stuff. And I mean, he's older. He's younger than I am, but so he's got a really cool setup, and just a nice guy all the way around. Oh no! Oh, that was close. That's one thing that they need to fix in Oregon is the stop signs and stoplights. People do not stop on this game in Oregon. The AI does not stop. And like right there, I just about hit a truck. Yeah, and let me know if the track IR gets to be too much. I will pause it. I can't really turn it completely off right the moment because I don't have any buttons set up to look left and right, but I can pause it, in the meantime. But I've got a pretty decent dead zone set up right in the middle, so I can move my head just a little without it actually moving the camera. And I try to go kind of slow. It just gives you, especially like right here when I turn, I like looking like that and then turning like you really do in real life. That just has like totally made it worth it for the track IR for me. Alright, cool. Oh, looks like we're coming into bend. Going by the dailies. Yeah, 35 miles away, or I'm sorry, 37 miles away. That's not bad. So we will drop off this job here and take a look and see if I'd like to get one that actually is like a logging job. That may be freight market though, not external contracts. Which, I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. I still, still get the money for it, so it doesn't really matter. I do like doing the freight market jobs. Not freight market. I'm sorry. The ones that get logged with Worlds of Trucks. The external contracts. That's what I'm trying to say. That'll get us back up in the twisty roads. All the road signs is back. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, oh, that's weird. That is weird because I can see them on my screen, but okay, now that one's yellow, so that one's fine. I wonder if Streamlabs or OBS has a problem with certain signs. That's weird. Because, like, that one you can see, but... yeah, the street sign here is black. Oh, that's bizarre. I wonder why that is. Huh. I never noticed that before, because, I mean, I can see them on my screen. I wonder if that has anything to do with the encoding settings. See, not like that one's fine. It's like it's the highly reflective ones that aren't coming through. I'm actually glad you pointed that out. I'll have to see what causes that. I mean, that's just weird. It's got to have something to do with OBS, because I can see them on my screen. So it wouldn't be the game that's doing it. It's just however it's being translated over to the streaming software. Either that, or it may have something to do with that little glitch that we had where the internet dropped and it may have changed the streaming settings. Who knows? Well, if it's not too annoying, I won't worry about it right now. But yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, because I totally wouldn't have noticed it, because I'm looking at chat, but I'm not really looking at the other screen, you know, the preview to the video. And after we drop off this job, guys, I am going to pause things for just a couple of minutes. I do need to kind of stretch my legs just a second. Probably go get me another Dr. Pepper, just to have something to drink. So if you guys will just hang out with me there for about, you know, give me 3 or 4 minutes, just time enough to stretch and maybe run to the little trucker's room real quick. Yeah, we are here. All right, dropping off a tractor at a farm. Oh, look at there. There's an airplane. Oh, that's cool. Never seen an airplane at the farm before. Looks like there's a Volvo truck over there, too. Let's go ahead and do the bright lights so we can see a little better. Oh, there's one of those watering tower things that spins around in a circle. Those are neat. Wow, this is new. I have not seen this before. Let's see. Where do they want me to drop this off? It's probably up and around this building. Or actually, it might be over there next to that red trailer. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, and well, normally I like to do it when I'm just, you know, playing to entertain myself here. I usually use just the mirrors to do it, but since it's you guys, oh, you know what, I don't know that, yeah, I'm not going to make that. I'm going to have to go up and turn around the other way. Yeah, I'll have to back this in the other way. There's no way I can get it. Hey there, Super Tards. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I just wanted to do something different tonight. I've been streaming just about nothing but ATS, so figured I'd try a little bit of ATS, just give it a little variety. Did a stream on Farm Sim 19 last night for about an hour. Didn't really have a whole lot of people come in, so that's part of the reason why I didn't stream it very long. truck is what I started playing, and then when I saw how big European truck was, I was like, okay, well, let me go with that one too then. And actually, I do enjoy European Truck Simulator a little bit more, just because there's so much more area to drive in. But whoops, here I am not paying attention to where the cones are. But I do like the trucks, like I like having the engine out in front of me on some of these trucks for American Truck Simulator. There we go. Boy, the trailer's looking like it's moving funny. Looks like it's like sliding. I don't know if that's going to hit it or not. Nope, that's not going to be close enough. I think SCS cached onto DLC recently and realized the new 133 update in some ways is going to be better. Yeah, well, one thing I know about the update that is going to be better, I don't know if you've seen the for ATS over ETS. Oh, okay. I haven't really looked into it much. I know they're probably going to do the same thing with the rain, and then they're also going to do the, and I still haven't figured out how to do this, but the, with like the fleet where you can save a paint scheme to like all of your trucks and apply it to all your trucks at once. Or at least one at a time without having to go through the paint scheme. Basically, you just apply the what do you call it? Oh, what's up there, Fernando? How's it going, buddy? Glad you could join the stream tonight. Yeah, now we're getting some people in. Everybody's staying up late like I am. Glad everybody's here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Cargo's ready for unloading. All right, there we go. So welcome in, guys. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you do enjoy what you're seeing here tonight, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. That would be awesome. And at least consider subscribing. I don't really want to beg for subscriptions, but I've got a goal. I would like to try to get up to 50 subscribers before the end of the year, just as a way to, let me know if this is something you'd be interested in seeing, and let me know if I'm doing a decent job at it. I think I am. But anyway, if you guys will, bear with me. Don't go anywhere. I'm about to be right back. You guys keep chatting in the chat. Give me like 5 minutes. Let me just stretch my legs a minute. I've been driving for 2 hours, so let me stretch my legs, and let me go get a Dr. Pepper to drink, and I'll be back in just a minute. But just don't go anywhere, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me here and giving me a few minutes. Yeah, sometimes after streaming for a couple hours you need just a few minutes to kind of gather your thoughts and also just get something to drink and stretch your legs, especially when you're driving for 2 hours straight. So, just like in real life. So anyway, okay, we are... Oh, I never unloaded the job. There we go. All right, there's some money coming in. 32,000 for that job. Leveled up to level 30. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's see, what do I want? Do I want fuel economy? Do I want just-in-time delivery? I don't love the just-in-time deliveries, but let's see. Yeah, Fernando, if you're talking to me, yes, we are in the U.S. Me and ISIS are. Not sure about Supertards. I don't know that I ever knew where he was exactly. But anyway, not sure what exactly happened while I was away. Now, if anything weird happens here shortly, it's because my tablet is about to die, and that's what I have my OBS control, remote control set to. So if anything weird happens, it's totally by accident. So just kind of, hang in there. Now, I'm not going to be streaming for a whole lot longer, but I will be streaming probably another half hour or so. So let's go ahead and round out fragile cargo. That way, any fragile cargo we get will be maxed out. Now let's go to job market. Actually, do I have any? Where am I on the map? Okay, am I anywhere near a garage that I could buy? Actually, I don't think I have enough to buy one. And there's Bend, Oregon. What is that? Is that one that I own, or is that one that's just available? Let me see. Let me go to Garage Manager and just check. I don't know that I own one. No, I don't own one in Bend. And I've only got 85,000, so that's not going to be enough anyway. So, all right. Well, I was thinking about switching out trucks, but I don't want to actually do it. All right. So let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to go to. We'll look at freight market. I think freight market's going to have a better chance of getting a job that has. Oh, look at there. There's some scrapped cars, but we're not going to take that one. That one's way too long of a job. Let's see, Bend, Oregon. What did I say about 30 minutes? That's going to be, let's see. 30 minutes would be about six hours? No, that's not right. 6 hours is 12 minutes. Be about a 15-hour job, I think, roughly 12 to 15 hours. But we're just kind of going around this area anyway, so let's see. So I kind of want Oregon to Oregon. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted right there. There's some logs for us. So we will go with that. Let's hop back in the cab here. Turn off our... So, hopefully, can you guys see me? I'm watching the live stream channel there, and it looks like it's acting up again. Can everybody see me okay still? And, yeah, Supertards. Okay, you can. Okay. Yeah, the refresh on the actual live dashboard that you look at in... YouTube is kind of crappy. It doesn't refresh correctly. All right. Yeah, I agree, Supertards. They definitely should add cab lights as an option. Now, there's some mods out there that have them. Like, actually, this mod is kind of a two-part mod. I think if you take the what do you call it, the beacon lights off, and you hit this button, it's just the interior light that stays on. Because if you look back in the back there, it's lit up all the way to the back. So that's not just a reflection from the beacon lights. And I've actually seen a couple of trucks that way. So yes, I am playing on a PC, Fernando. This game, up to this point, is only available on PC. But there's a good chance, well, I won't say good chance, there's a chance that it may be coming to the consoles. It just depends on what they actually decide. That's a little short, stubby 55-mile-an-hour sign. Oh yeah, I needed to check too, and I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on the stream and see if... Yeah, see, these signs are showing okay. Not sure what makes the signs show or not show. Like that 25 right there, that didn't show on the stream, but I could see it on my screen. That is so weird. It's got to be something to do with a setting in OBS. I don't know if it's the encoding type or what, but I've never seen that before. So I do apologize for that, guys. Until ISIS pointed that out, I'd never seen that before, because it doesn't show on my screen that way. And it's weird that it shows only on certain signs through OBS. So yeah, that's a mystery for another day, for sure. All right, let's take a left out of here. Looks like we I think we passed the lumber mill on the way into town, if I remember right. Yeah, that is so weird that shows up like that. Sorry, I keep bringing that up. I know that's a little bit annoying, but like the yellow sign there is absolutely fine. Like this next sign, you won't be able to see it. Yep, it's a highway sign, and then the sign after that is just fine also. That is so strange. So it looks like we got a few more people in the stream. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join us tonight. We are in Oregon, and we are headed over to pick up a load of logs that we're going to be taking to... I'm not sure where well, I can't remember where we're headed, or where we're going to be dropping the logs off. I know it's somewhere in Oregon. Hopefully it's in one of those wooded areas in a... like a logging site. I still have yet to pick up or drop off a load from one of those yet, since the DLC came out. But then again, it's my own fault. I've only been playing Euro Truck, or not only, but mostly you've been playing Euro Truck. And I do apologize. Evidently, every few signs, for some reason, are being blacked out on your screen on the stream, but I can see them on my screen just fine. So it has to have something to do with the broadcast software, but I don't know what. So I do apologize about that. I'll get it sorted out at some point. So for all you new people that just joined us, you know, if you do enjoy the stream here and you like what you see, make sure, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the video. That would be awesome. Also, if you do enjoy the stream, at least consider subscribing. I do stream about for actually, honestly, about 5 times a week now. I've been doing it just about every night for a couple hours. I'm really, really enjoying it, and getting to meet a lot of really cool people. So, yeah, at least consider it. And also, if you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification icon as well. That way you'll know the next time that I do stream live. Normally, it will be probably around 8 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S., which that's about, so Eastern time is about 5 hours behind the UK. Hey there, Martin McMickens. How you doing there, buddy? Glad you could join us tonight. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, just doing a bit of driving. Whoa. I forgot that I don't have a trailer on, so I slowed down like really quick. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we are getting back in the, away from the road now, on a dirt road. Yep. All right, I'm gonna turn off the track IR for just a second while I take a sip of Dr. Pepper here. And you know, anybody from Dr. Pepper who is watching that would like to sponsor this stream, I'm of course kidding, sorta. Yeah, but Dr. Pepper, I can't live without it. It's been one of my favorites for years. All right, yep, here we go. Oh wow, this is way back up in the woods. See, now this is exactly what I wanted to see, because I have not seen this yet. I don't know, you can't see it, but the steering wheel is jumping all over the place because it's a rough, bumpy road. There's an orange speed limit sign, and that one it looks like you guys could see. This is really far back in here. I didn't realize this was this far. Have to slow it down just a little bit. It's vibrating my hands to death. This is... That's a good question. Let me check real quick. I honestly don't know what version I'm on. I think I can go to profiles to check that. 132. I have not gone up to the 133 yet. I just wanted to get some miles that were actually logged in TrucksBook, so I went ahead and stuck with this one. And actually, I may have turned off the automatic update. I think I did that in European Truck Simulator as well, just because it screwed up the TrucksBook logging. And I do a lot of mileage for a virtual trucking company, so it kind of screwed that up. Anyway, let's get back to it. But yeah, I'm on 132 there, Martin. But since I don't play American Truck Simulator that often, I may go ahead and update it. So you're not interested in version 133? Whoop. unfortunately, I don't know enough about 133 for American truck to be able to give you a really educated answer on anything. And shame on me for not knowing. I need to know that for sure, because I know I get questions about the game a lot, but I just haven't been keeping up with all these changes that have been happening lately. So we have got to be just about there. Yeah, we are. Okay. Well, you know what? This is kind of cool, being off the beaten path and see there, we're driving back in the dirt road. Got all the dust flying up. That's kind of cool. I should have gotten my older Mac, the Mac R truck, and taken it back in here. It just looks like a logging truck from like the 70s or something. And it's a pretty fun one to drive as well. Well, we'll change it up on the different streams. We'll do different trucks, different trailers. And next stream, maybe we can build a truck as well. Go into the building portion of it, so the people that don't play the game can actually see how that works. To me, that's part of one of the most enjoyable parts of the game is building the trucks and modifying them. Everybody's mighty quiet. Is everybody still there? I hope. Okay, looks like... Yep, here we go. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Kind of worries me sometimes when chat just dies like that. Just want to make sure that I'm still broadcasting. Alright, so there's the manhole cover in the middle of nowhere. Okay, now this is about the only place that it looks out of place. That little manhole cover for the job. Oh, that's probably the trailer right there. Let's see if it is. Alright, so freight market. Yeah, we are smack in the middle of Oregon here. Alright, so it looks like we're going up to, what is that, Astoria? Yeah. Alrighty. We'll take that job. Let me rub my eye here for a minute. Sorry, I got a little goop in it or something. Alright. I wish they would go ahead and just do like a 3-state expansion. I mean, because realistically, you know, this compared to Euro Truck is still tiny. I mean, this right here, what you're seeing on the map, literally is the size of what they just came out with. Actually, it's a little bit smaller than what they just came out with the Baltic DLC download. So, anyway, I'll stop my rant there. Let's see. So, yeah, that is the trailer. Well, how in the world? I guess I should have gone down there and pulled back in the other way. Now, let's pull here and see if I can turn it around by backing up. And I guess we'll try to do this without getting out of the cab this time. Well, view, I mean. Do I still have my zoom set up? No, I don't. We might actually get this. Nope. I'm going to be too far to the left, I think. Or am I? I might. Let's... Nope. That was pretty close, though. Okay, there we go. Now I can see the size of the trailer. And I've also got the mod on here that makes the backup lights brighter, and they also show further back, which really helps. Alright, that should be about right there. Yep. Alright, we are connected. Yeah, that's a good grief. Those are big logs. Alright, so we got a 5-hour trip here. That's about 15 minutes worth of driving. And that actually will be about the end of the stream, just about when I get to there. So yeah, I have to work tomorrow, so I need to be thinking about getting in bed pretty soon here. But we'll deliver this one. It should only take about 10 to 15 minutes to get where we need to go. Well, Martin, Isis, Fernando, Supertards, I do appreciate you guys coming back in and chatting with me tonight. It just makes things so much better for me as well, you know, when you have some people come in and chat. It just helps. Yeah, and I do apologize. You can... Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be great there, Isis. Yeah, come on back. For sure. I'll try to stream again tomorrow night. Hopefully. I don't see that I would have any problem doing that. But, you know, there may be nights where I may just not be on. And that just depends on work. Because occasionally I am on call. So once that happens, that might be a night where I'm not online. So, but yeah, and just make sure, guys, if you will, if you do enjoy this, make sure that you have subscribed. That'll help out a lot. I do know that Isis is subscribed. And Martin, I apologize if you have not subscribed yet. Or I mean, if you have subscribed, I just didn't see it possibly. But yeah, if you like what you see, I'd appreciate a subscription there. There you go. Yeah, I just saw it come across. I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. We got some rain coming on. It tickles me how small the yeah, there you go. There's Martin. And the SpongeBob, of course, is in honor of Steven Hillenburg. He unfortunately died, the creator of SpongeBob. He died this week. Not sure what he died of, I can't remember, but yeah, I remember watching SpongeBob when my son was growing up. And it was just, I mean, it's so stupid, it's funny. But what kind of work do I do? I do computer software support. So I am pretty much around computers from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. It's a retail software that I support. Hang on 2 seconds here. I've got to get that notification off my other window here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I've got to fix that too. I've got to get it to where it doesn't, where I'm playing a game or something, it doesn't notify over that window, because every single time it notifies right over my GPS. Actually, well, I went to college, ISIS. I went to college for a year and a half. I did not graduate, and it didn't have anything to do with, hey there, Chris Keller. How you doing, bud? glad you joined us here tonight. Oops, I missed the turnoff. Yep. But what I was saying, Isis, is that ideally, yes, but it took me a lot longer to get into it because I was not, I did not go to college for it, but I'd been in retail so long and been around computers for so long that I finally just ended up getting into it. Hey, thanks there, Chris Keller. I appreciate the subscription, buddy. That's awesome, dude. So what? Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying is, ideally, yeah, you would want to go to college for something like that. But if you kind of have a knack for it, then you and you make the right contacts and things, then you could possibly get into it that way. I kind of lucked out, which I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but basically I lucked out and I ended up finding a really good guy that thought I was doing a good job with the computers at the place that I worked, and asked me if I'd be interested in working for him, and the rest is history. Yeah, I know that, Chris. I had on a matching trailer to start with, and then we dropped it just to do one of the freight market jobs. And then once we got into Oregon, I really wanted to do a job with like a logging job, and I don't have a garage in this city, I've got one garage in Oregon, but I didn't have one close to the city that had the logging job running out of it, so I just left it as the Swift truck. Yeah, the truck I wanted to use is actually the Mac R with a headache rack on it that I've got here. Let me show you which one. The one I really wanted to use is hold on. Oh, where'd my mouse go? There it is. Oh yeah? Oh, that sounds awesome, Chris. Yeah, send me if let's see, how can we do this? I've got you could send the link in the comment section of the stream. That'd be awesome. Either that, or you could also check out the Facebook page, and we could add you that way. I just started the Facebook page, though. I'm not exactly sure how it all works with like adding people to it that are not friends on Facebook. So anyway, I'll figure that out. But yeah, you could link to it in the comment section of the video. That'd be awesome. Let's what was I was going to show you the truck that I wanted to do, which was the Mac R, and that one is this guy right here. Now that definitely looks like a logging truck to me. It's a fun little truck to drive too. It's pretty small, but it's a lot of fun to drive. Probably not going to do it tonight. Actually, I want to finish up this drive, and it's going to be pretty much bedtime for me. I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm basically going to finish up. Whoops. Let me back out of that before I mess something up. Yeah, I'm going to finish this haul, and then I'm going to call it a night. I've been streaming now for about 2.5 hours. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. And got a full day of it tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, if we can figure out the link, I'll definitely give it a shot, and then we could do a stream on it for sure. Oh yeah? I'm assuming you must be in some sort of either like a outdoor maintenance job or a construction or something similar to that. Oh, there you go. Yes and no, Martin. I've briefly looked at the updated version for the core software for the VNL. I've already had, though, in the modded version, I've had the VNL for, gosh, 8 months, however long it's been, and I actually prefer the modded version better. The other one is just a little bit too, I don't know what you would call it, cookie cutter, I guess. But okay, cool. I will definitely check that out, Chris. But just be patient with me, though, okay? If I don't get it on, like extremely soon. It's funny. There's a lot more that go into these streams than I originally thought, as far as coming up with, all the, even the thumbnails. I mean, the thumbnails take a little bit to get them to look nice and get your logo on there and all that kind of stuff. And then you got to go and you got to make sure your encoding software is set up right. Then you got to make sure that YouTube's set up right. Then you got to do the tags and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's fun once you get it all together and you start streaming and you can just kind of relax and drive or do whatever you want to do. It's a lot of fun. And now, guys, too, I do plan on doing a few other things. Not just driving. I do want to try some of the survival games. I've got like 5 of them. I've got like Green Hell. That's a good one. I've got The Long Dark. I've got what's the one? Stranded Deep. The one that reminds me of Castaway. That's a really beautiful game. That's a fun one. And then I'm also was telling ISIS that I'm probably going to be doing a stream on Red Dead Redemption 2 pretty soon. No, I don't really collect diecast trucks. I mean, I like them. I just that's one of those things that I just never really got into collecting stuff like that. I just don't really have the room for it. My house is fairly small, so. But no, don't get me wrong. I love, seeing models of things and whatnot. I got into a few of the collector's editions of some of the Lego model things that, like I've got the Tumbler is one of my favorites that I've got. It's not put together right now, or I'd post a screenshot of it or whatever, but it's I had to put it back in the box. But yeah, the Tumbler from the Batman redo, all in Lego, that one's pretty cool. Check out Diecast Promotions. First Gear is good too. Good starter diecast. Okay. Yeah. Now I do. Now, when you're saying a starter diecast, do you mean they come like as a? Because I've seen some that come as like a kit that you put together yourself, almost like a model. And are you talking about those, or are you talking about the ones that are already put the boxed ones that are already pre-made and all that? Because I do enjoy. I've got an airbrush that I do quite a bit of painting on different types of things. I would love to do like a good truck paint job with the airbrush at some point. I believe it's an Iwata. I can't remember the exact model. It's been so long since I've. Well, not so long, but it's an Iwata airbrush. Got the little bitty compressor in here in my office as well. Okay, I'll check those out. So Diecast Promotions or First Gear. Okay. Now, do they only do I'm assuming they do cars as well, not just trucks, or do they primarily do trucks? Okay, I will definitely check those out. Yeah, I mean, I've always loved models, and diecast are just the next, logical step for models. They will last you forever too if you take care of them. Yeah, I'd like to get a couple of shelves up in my room here, not like bookshelves, but like wall shelves that are the floating type shelves, and put a few things on them. That'd be awesome. Hey there, Sahil. Apologize if I'm not saying that right. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Always good to see somebody new. Hope you're having a good evening. We're pretty much pushing on the last little bit here. As soon as we get done with this job in about 8 minutes or so, I think I'm going to call it a night after that, but you can stick with us until then for sure. Oh, 64th scale, yeah, those are cool. I used to, I mean, it's not really diecast, but I used to do the RC racing, the dirt RC racing with the nitro engines. I did that for a couple of years. It was a lot of fun. Expensive, because every time you break something. But the cool part about it is no matter what you break, because things do break, but no matter what you break, you always can find a replacement part for it. So, in that way, it's like a real car. But hi there, Sahil Rahul, sorry. It's 1/50th scale. I'll check them out. I mean, especially right now, I need to be concentrating on, a few other things with my money. But yeah, eventually that would be pretty cool. Oh, you like the game there, Sahil? And I do apologize if that is not right. I'm terrible with names sometimes. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I've been playing it for quite a while. It's a lot of fun. Very relaxing too at times. See if we can't get on back up to fit. Actually, what's the speed limit? 60? Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get back up to 60. I can't really send you the link while I'm driving, but what you can do is look up American Truck Simulator. It's made by SCS Software, and you can find it on Steam. Steam is a gaming platform that basically has thousands of computer games that are typically early release. So yeah, definitely check it out if it's something you'd be interested in. This one's American Truck Simulator. They also do European Truck Simulator. Well, actually, European Truck Simulator 2. And that's another really, really good one. Okay, yeah, definitely, Chris. Do that. I'll check them out. Yeah, maybe we get the channel going really good here and get a few donations going. Maybe I can afford to get one or two. What color do I prefer? Not really sure. I do like. I like a royal blue-ish color. I like some of the more metallic colors. So I'm not really sure what color I prefer. I mean, of course, then again, you know, you can't go wrong with red. Can't go wrong with silver. Euro Truck Simulator 2 mod of bus. I've heard about that one. I have not downloaded it. Just, I guess, because it's more, you know, a little bit far out of the realm of being a trucking game where it turns into a bus game all of a sudden when you download that mod. I just honestly, I've got so many mods that I've looked at, I just haven't gotten around to doing that one yet. So, for those of you who are new, a guy just about came over on me. I was just going to say, for those of you guys who are new to the channel here, if you don't mind, at least, whoops, everything froze again. There we go. I was just going to say, if you don't mind, make sure you click that thumbs up button there on the video. That would help me out a lot. And if you do enjoy the stream and what you're seeing, at least consider subscribing. That way, and also after you hit subscribe, click the notification bell or icon button, and that will let you know next time I am streaming live. And I usually stream about look up here ahead of us, guys. That is the DeLorean. I knew I added that in here. That is the Back to the Future DeLorean. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you don't mind, if you do subscribe, go ahead and click the notification bell. That way you'll be alerted to next time that I do stream live. And I'm probably going to be doing it once every... I'm not going to be able to do it every day, but I'll maybe do it every other day. So far, I've been doing it for the past 3 or 4 days in a row. So... Sahil, how do you download American Truck Simulator? Well, first off, you need to go and download Steam. S-T-E-A-M. It is a gaming service. Not really service. It's like a store that they have thousands and thousands of games on for PC. So first step is going to be to install Steam. After that, in Steam, look up American Truck Simulator, and then you can purchase it and download it to your PC. Now, the beauty of Steam is, once you download a game, it stays in your library, so you can actually delete the game off of your computer, and then when you log back into Steam, on any, like, if you, let's say your computer died and you had to get a new computer, you can actually just log back into Steam and download it to your new computer. So once you buy it, you own it, and you don't get a disc, you download it, but once you buy it, it stays in your library. So it's pretty cool the way they do it. Chris, what do you prefer, classic trucks or newer trucks? Actually, I like both. I know that's a vague answer, but it depends on the truck. Like, I do like the Freightliner, the FLB, the cab over, kind of the older one. I like the International, older cab over. I don't know the model on the International one, I'm sorry. I like the newer ones. I like the I really like the Freightliner Cascadia. What else? What's the new Mac? There's a new Mac that's out. Peterbilt 351, yeah, that's a good one. The Mack Anthem, that's what it is. I like that one pretty well. That's a nice looking truck. Oh, slow it down. Oh, we got a bit of traffic going on here. It's nice to see. I mean, yeah, nice to see traffic. That's not exactly what I meant, but yeah, Mac R. I do like the Mac R for sure. That's definitely in this game is a fun one to drive. I like the looks of it too. That reminds me of some of the old trucks back in the day in the 70s. Yeah, we are pulling into Astoria, and we should be coming up on the job here. Yep, there's the ship, or not ship, the tugboat, or pilot boat is what they call it. So I have been up here before. Columbia River Maritime Institute, I think is what that said. Yep. I guess I could turn the windshield wipers off now. Yep. Going through town. Yeah, now I do like this town. This is a lot different. The buildings are quite a bit different than the normal buildings like in Las Vegas and the other places. There's the DeLorean again. I'll end up taking that mod out, but I just like, it's just funny every now and then seeing the DeLorean. There's a big bridge. Let's look at that from the outside there. Wow, that's a gigantic bridge. You are truck playing, Sahil. Not sure exactly what you mean. Do you mean you're playing Truck Simulator, or? Got a roundabout. You don't see as many roundabouts in American Truck Simulator as you do. Oh, we're going to go over this big long bridge here. This should be neat. Anyway, what I was saying is you don't see near as many roundabouts as you do in European Truck Simulator. You see a lot of roundabouts in European Truck Simulator. Wow, this is a weird looking bridge. It almost looks like it's... No, that's just the way it's made. Oh, that looks weird. No, it's not. Okay, that's obviously glitching. Well, that's messed up. Hope I don't fall off the end of the... Oh, no, that's just weird. Yeah, that's a messed up bridge. I thought that looked kind of strange. Yeah, they need to fix that. Never seen that before. Oh, that was really weird. That kind of messed with my head a little bit. Maybe that'll be fixed on the update that'll be coming out. Oh, coming into the Walmart. guys, we are coming down to the end of it here. I am definitely starting to get a little tired. We will drop this one off, and then I'll say goodbye to everybody in a minute here. There's UPS delivering a package. Yeah, there's one spot in the game, I can't remember exactly where, but they've got a UPS truck with the back open, and the guy's actually like taking boxes out. It's pretty cool. All right, here we are. So we need to drop off. Not really sure where we're going to drop it off. Probably back down here in this little area. Yeah, that's probably where it is. Right down in there. Yep, got to back it in there. So, all right, let's. Yeah, I really don't like backing up this way. Hey, ISIS there. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, make sure to just keep an eye out for those notifications, because it won't be long. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night too, unless something happens. I don't foresee anything happening. Nope, that's not going to do it. I got to pull up further. All right, buddy, you take care now. Appreciate the subscription, for sure. Let's see here. Let's back it on up. There we go. That's better. That might be dead on. Yep, that's pretty much straight on. And there we are. All right, let's go ahead and unload that. Alrighty. What did we get out of that? Yeah, that was only $9,000. That wasn't that much. So, all right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for me for tonight. I do surely appreciate everybody that came in to the chat, and it was, in the stream with me here. If you guys don't mind, make sure you do. If you did enjoy the chat and the stream, make sure you click that. At least click the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. Every subscription helps. And until next time, also make sure if you do subscribe, go ahead and click that notification button so you will be alerted to the next time that I am streaming, which will probably be tomorrow night. So anyway, take care, guys. We will see you soon. For now, DTfang signing off, and we will see you, like I said, probably tomorrow night. So see you guys.